Hello all, welcome to Technostic. In the section of database management system, today we are going to study disadvantages of file processing system over database management system. So let's get started. So we'll be studying basically 8 disadvantages of conventional file processing system over DBMS. So first is data redundancy. As you can see, it is possible that same information may be duplicated in different files. This leads to data redundancy. So data redundancy results in memory wastage. For example, consider some customers having both kinds of account, savings and current. In this case, data about customers such as name, address, email, contact number will be duplicated in both files, that is savings accounts file and current accounts file. In other words, the same information will be stored in two different locations or files and it wastes memory. So that is data redundancy, which is prevented in DBMS. Next is data inconsistency. Due to data redundancy, it is possible that data may not be in consistent state. That is, for example, consider that an address of some customer changes and that customer has both kinds of account. Now it is possible that the changed address is updated in only one file, leaving address in another file as it is. As a result, the same customer will have two different address in two different files, making data inconsistent. Now this is also prevented in database management system. Next is difficulty in accessing data. So accessing data is not convenient and efficient in file processing system. For example, suppose there is a program to find information about all customers. But what if there is a need to find out all customers from some particular city? In this case, there are two choices here. One, find out all customers using available program and then extract the needed customers manually. Second, develop a new program to get required information. Now both these options are not satisfactory, right? Because in the first choice over here, we have to do lot of manual work, and in the second choice over here, every time we need something different, we'll have to prepare a new program for that requirement. For each and every different kinds of data access, separate programs are required. So now this is neither convenient nor it is efficient. So difficulty in accessing data is also curbed in database management system. Now next is limited data sharing. So data are scattered in various files. Different files may have different formats, like we have seen in date. Right? Some write first date, then month, then year. Some write first month, then date, then year. Now some of the people write everything in numerical. There are people who write date in numerical, month in alphabetic format, and then again year in numerical format. So now this type of data is scattered. So different files have different formats, and these files may be stored in different folders, that is directories, may have to be different computers of different departments. So due to this data isolation, it is very difficult to share data among different applications, right? So this is also solved in database management system. Now again, next is integrity problems. Data integrity means the data contained in the database is both correct and consistent. For this purpose, the data stored in database must satisfy certain types of constraints, that is rules. Now for example, let us say a balance for an account must not be less than 0, right? Such constraints are enforced in the system by adding appropriate code in application program. But when new constraints are added, such as balance should not be less than 5,000, application programs need to be changed. But it is not an easy task to change programs whenever required, right? So for that, integrity problems occur. Next is atomicity problem. Now this is very important. Any operation on database must be atomic. This means operation completes either 100% or 0%, as it says 0 or null rule. Okay, entire 1 or null rule. For example, a fund transfer from an account to another account must happen in its entirely. But a computer system are vulnerable to failure, such as system crash, virus attack. If a system failure occurs during an execution of fund transfer operation, it may be possible that the amount to be transferred, say 500, is debited from one account but is not credited to another account. This leaves database in inconsistent state. But it is difficult to ensure atomicity in a file processing system. Next is Concurrent access anomalies. This is the seventh. Multiple users are allowed to access data simultaneously, that is concurrently. Now, this is for the sake for better performance and faster response, right? Consider an operation to debit, that is withdrawal from an account. The program needs an old balance, that is calculate the new balance and writes new balance back to database. Suppose an account has a balance of 5,000 rupees. Okay, now a concurrent withdrawal of 1,000 rupees may leave 2,000 in the balance. So what we have is balance is 5,000 and then we are withdrawing first 1,000 and then 2,000. Okay, so first it will leave the balance 4,000 and then 3,000 depending upon the completion time rather than the correct value, that is 2,000. So actually when we are withdrawing 1,000 and 2,000, the balance should be 2,000 at the end of the withdrawal. But what we are getting is that when we withdraw 1,000, that it becomes 4,000, and then if again balance is showing 5,000 only and if we withdraw 2,000, it is showing 3,000, which is inconsistent actually. Here concurrent data access should be allowed under some supervision, but due to lack of coordination among different application programs, this is not possible in file processing systems. The last one is security problems. Database should be accessible to users in a limited way. Each user should be allowed to access data concerning his application only. For example, a customer can check balance of only his or her account. He or she should not have access for information about other accounts, right? I cannot check the balance of your account and you should not be able to check balance of my account. So this is what actually security should be. But in file processing system, application programs are added in an ad hoc manner by different programmers. So it is difficult to enforce such kind of security constraints. So these were some disadvantages of conventional file processing system over DBMS. Thank you for watching this video. Please stay tuned to the entire series